Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. Man, what a fucking day for the 49ers. I apologize. 3-2. Going to be the leaders of the NFC West. We hold tiebreakers against the Seahawks and the Rams because of the fact that we beat them in conference play. The game to watch right now would be the Arizona-Philadelphia Eagles game. The Eagles, of course, being the last undefeated team in the league. I think it would help us out if they were to pull it out and get the win over the Cardinals. That game's tied with just under 2 minutes left. And the Eagles have the ball in the red zone. So by the time this video's done, we might be saying that we got this all. I don't want to say it's all wrapped up because we're still early. We're just ending up week 5 here. Niners going to be moving to 3-2, putting the shellacking, honestly, to the Carolina Panthers. Let's start this off with just basically handing out the flowers. Niners played really, really well. Tevin Coleman didn't even know that he was back on the team. Last I knew that, I think he was running back for the Jets. I'm pretty sure is where he was, how we ended up with the Niners. I was saying, this week that basically Jeff Wilson, who ran the ball really well today as well. The Niners really ran the ball well against the Carolina Panthers. We threw the ball well. We didn't make mistakes. But having him back, I said that we weren't really going to be able to find a number one running back to come back and take over. We just had to basically give the ball to Wilson, say, hey, next man up. Let's see what we got. But Tevin Coleman, probably a big surprise to a lot of other people. He got the ball in the end zone today. Wilson got the ball in the end zone today. We really capitalized. When I think about the Carolina Panthers, today is probably going to be one of the last days that Matt Rule is going to be the coach of the Panthers. Very surprised if he's not going to be fired today, maybe / tomorrow. If he makes it, past that, he gets to coach another day. But it's, the writing's on the wall. The change is going to be coming in Carolina. They got Sam Darnold, they got Baker Mayfield. They went out, they spent money, they made a splash, getting big names both years back to back at the quarterback position, which is hard to fill. I know that both of those guys kind of had their teams basically give up on them and move on to other quarterbacks, but they're still names. They're supposed to go out there and get wins. I think when a lot of people thought that Baker Mayfield was going to Carolina, like me, thought that this was going to be a winning situation for them. I'm really surprised it didn't work out, and it hurts because I like Baker. I think that he's a number one guy, but something's got to change. It looks like the coach is going to be the guy to go, and we don't know what direction they're going to want when they get there. Jimmy Garoppolo, 2 throwing touchdowns. Basically hitting Tevin Coleman as well as Deebo Samuel in the end zone. He threw for over 250 yards. No interceptions. Like I said, he didn't go out there and make that mistake. Jeff Wilson leading us over 100 yards rushing into the end zone, as well as Tevin Coleman ran one in, as well as that caught one that he had. Coleman looks like he's only going to finish on the day with 8 rushes for 23 yards, but he was all over the place. He made big plays. Opening up this game, that drive, we took the ball down into the end zone. Kittle had a big catch that set that up. What we got to get into now is injuries. Sometimes you beat up on a team and you get a really good win, but you're kind of take an L because you don't really know where you're going from here. Niners, Jimmy Ward finally made his return, a big part of the defense. He kind of made a statement that said that he was borderline ready to go, but didn't feel like they needed to rush him in with as well as the defense is playing. He hurt his hand today. Robbie Gould hurt his knee today. Who's going to be kicking for us from here on out? How long is he going to be down? And then maybe one of the biggest ones because of how big he's been the last 2 weeks. Bosa down, groin injury. That is a nagger. That one is an injury that once you get it, you kind of don't get over it. That's going to be nagging for him probably for the rest of the season, all the way into as far as we go into the playoffs. If the Super Bowl, that they'll find a way. That guy in the Giants can reach into that guy's tights and and work the magic like he was on the Giants sideline. We got to get somebody like that in San Francisco. Get him out there and get him ready to play. But big sack. They were all over him. Flanagan fouls with a huge sack right there. I don't know how far. Oh, Baker's not even in there. I don't even know who this guy is. Walker? Where the heck's Sam Darnold? What? I thought he was the backup quarterback. Maybe this is the guy that Carolina drafted. He looks young. But this is garbage time right here. Let's see what they can do. Got less than a minute, and they're trying just to put points on the board, trying to save face here. 37-15, big victory for the 49ers. Move on to being 3-2, winning record, first time on the season. It's awfully nice, and going to be sitting on top of the NFC West. Next week, got the Falcons. I don't want to talk much about the Falcons, but with Marcus Mariota as a starting quarterback, that could be an easy W for us right there. And that's something that we've needed. When you looked at that top five, basically, I thought we were going to walk out with 4-1 playing. Where the heck is that ball going? But, all right. Talk to you later. Peace out, guys. See you in a couple days. We'll talk about that Falcon game.